All right, episode 29 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I'm getting ready to watch it, getting ready to see what happens after the crazy events of episode 28, Father, where I found out that Father and Hohenheim were not the same person like I had just assumed. I think a lot of people probably assumed that. I think we were supposed to assume that. So now I'm just so curious, want to see like what's up with the actual like soul or spirit or consciousness of Ling now that Greed has claimed his physical form as a homunculus. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen next. Scar's like all caught up in the middle of this battle. Just a whole lot of craziness going on. So I want to see if it picks up where it left off, if it takes us in a different direction before we come back to the events of episode 28. They just keep ramping it up. Other than a little slowdown, in my opinion, on episode 27, they just keep ratcheting things up. So I want to see what we have here in episode 29. And here during the OP, I just want to take a minute to remind everyone that I do have a Patreon now. I know a lot of you are already aware of the Patreon, but if you're interested in checking it out, seeing what's going on over there, there is a link in the video description. All right, and we're getting started here. We see Envy back in the more human-looking form, in the less monstrous form here down in the tunnels. So what's going on here? With Edward and Alphonse, of course. Yeah, I'm curious as heck about where you're going to, Edward. This doesn't seem to flow exactly as well as I remember the last episode. I feel just a bit disoriented here. Oh, Envy changed form that quickly. So where is Envy taking them? Back to the middle of the command center? Oh, is the Fuhrer waiting on them? Oh, strange. Making Edward take a shower? Yeah, so I think we already know that the whole military is kind of wrapped up, at least the military leadership in this homunculus plot here. But it's kind of strange to him to realize it was right under the central command. Oh, and Alphonse, I guess this is the first chance that Edwards really had to tell him that he found his body in the void. So this maybe gives some hope to Alphonse here. Yeah, I like seeing him feel a little bit of hopefulness, a little bit of optimism here. And Edward dedicated to getting his brother his physical form back. The little stunted growth panda bear still with Alphonse. Oh, the little girl is inside of Alphonse. I kind of forgot about that. Telling Edward to hurry and put some shorts on because he just got out of the shower. Nice little funny moment. Struggle of the Fool is the name of this episode. So who is the fool in this scenario? We got to figure that out. I like this. Alphonse doing the right thing. She's wounded, so he has to take care of her. Oh boy, they're taking him into the Fuhrer's office. Do they not know that Fuhrer's is Wrath yet? I thought that had been communicated to them. Oh, and Mustang's still there, stuck with the Fuhrer. Yeah, it really struck home with Edward there. Oh, does he think that Mustang's in on the conspiracy, or is he going to trust in Mustang? Yeah, they broke his whole team up, sent him everywhere. And then kind of holding Hawkeye prisoner more than anything else. A hostage for good behavior. That's exactly what Edward's saying. They're as good as hostages. They're actually thinking about trying the Fuhrer here. I've seen him with that sword. I don't know that they need to be trying King Bradley right here. I mean, maybe with Mustang's help, they have a chance, but Edward and Alphonse, no chance from what we've seen so far. In my opinion, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, just want him to answer for himself. This is a whole lot. This is a lot to take in for Edward. Man, it's got to be weird, referred to as a human resource, a sacrifice that they have to keep around to later sacrifice. Yeah, I don't think Edward and Alphonse should take this smoothly and in stride. I don't think they will take it as, you know, just quietly be sacrifices like everybody's asking them to do. I think this battle is only going to grow. Yeah, I think maybe he's second guessing his choice to be a dog of the military. Oh, Oh, I never even thought of that. Like the whole state alchemy core is just defined sacrifices. Ha ha! Yes, he quit. I've been waiting for this moment too. Throw that pocket watch back at him. I'm no longer your dog. Ah, you gotta love Edward. He's not very tall, but he's got the spirit of a giant. Oh no. Oh no, he's gonna use Winry as leverage. The Fuhrer knows what he's doing with this leverage. Using the people you care about to keep you in line. Oh, he's gonna wish he never brought Winry into this mess. He's so trapped. Unless he can get her to a safe place. Maybe he can work with Scar to get Winry to a safe place. Because Scar owes Winry, like he's gotta make some kind of amends, so maybe he could help keep her safe. Oh my goodness. What horrible, horrible position he's got Edward in. And I think most of us watching are Winry fans, so it's going to make us hate you even more, Bradley, as if we needed any more reason, other than your smug, manly mustache. Oh, so Alphonse is still arguing, to get their body back, because I think this will give him enough leeway to maybe secretly undermine the Fuhrer. Interesting. Yeah, Mustang with Hawkeye in the balance, he's going to remain a dog too. Oh, but he's got his pride. He doesn't want to be a beaten dog. He still has ambitions. Oh, so he's telling him you got to choose between the military side or the alchemy side. So I guess Mustang's going to start wearing street clothes? Oh, it's going to be so satisfying to see Bradley get what's coming to him eventually. Yeah, but he tells the truth there. At least about this one, he tells the truth. Oh, but he won't tell him who it was. One question and one question only. Oh no. What's he got to say to Al? Oh, taking the sword straight to Al? Because he knew the little girl was in there? Did he just try to kill the little girl? Is blood going to come out? Maybe the little girl like climbed up into his shoulder area or something, because I didn't see any blood come out of that when he got his side pierced. I like him now finally freaking out. She was down in his leg. Good for you. Is it Xiao Fan? Man, I'm struggling to remember names. All right, what are they doing? What are they up to? Shaking him down for money. So what, do they need change for a phone or something to try to call Winry and warn her? Okay, so what's Mustang running off to here? Armstrong! Tell me that he didn't do anything to Armstrong. He was going to meet a woman and instead found muscly Armstrong. Oh, I bet Hawkeye was still there. Thank goodness. I guess he was worried there. Oh man, I hope that Armstrong just keeps working in tighter and tighter in this plot too. I love that guy, the strong arm alchemist. Yeah, Hawkeye's just as determined to hold course as Mustang here. Oh, yeah, he's calling Rush Valley. Okay, Winry, he's giving you a little warning. She looks like she's working in the automel garage pretty good. Maybe, she can come up with some automel defense mechanism, set up like a home alone scenario if they come after her, if Bradley comes after her down in Rush Valley. He's creeping her out. Oh, yeah, she is starting to recognize she has feelings for Ed, right? Didn't we see she caught feelings for him in that last episode when she was in the Central District? Yeah, she's happy to hear from her lifelong friend. So he's just making sure she's all right. Is he not going to warn her to, get the heck out of Dodge, stay safe, what the deal is? You're being used as leverage because of my awful entanglements. Ling is still hanging out with him, even though it's greed. This is kind of strange. Oh, but Ling is still communicating somehow with greed on the inside there. Oh, this is going to be cool. Like, is greed going to be this weird, unpredictable homunculus? Like, is he a friend or is he not a friend? Can you trust him? Can you not trust him? Is he greed? Is he not greed? I'm liking this ambiguity, this equivocacy with Ling and greed here. Maybe suddenly become the most interesting character in the show. Definitely want to see what Ling has in store for us. Oh, so I guess Dr. Marco's going to show back up again. He had a eye catcher there. Oh, Scar killing off the last of the Chimera down there. Yeah, Scar, man on a mission. Deadly. Is he the one who's eventually going to be able to try to take down Father? I mean, it's going to have to be a collaborative effort to take down Father, no questions asked. But he might be the one to take down the Fuhrer. Oh, is Marco being held prisoner down there? Is that how they got all those Chimera, maybe? Or is that really Marco? Is this a trick or a trap or something? Has he been turned into a homunculus? Oh, he just now realizes he's come face to face with the infamous Scar. Wow, didn't expect the kind of laughter of a lunatic to be his response. Wow, he's like super thrilled. What in the world? He's like laughing hard while he tells Scar that he's one of your arch nemeses. Poor Marco's mind has been fractured, I think. Only got another doctor here taking a look at the little girl. You keep bringing me patients without asking. Taking up spots on his couch, and then he can't sleep on the couch. Oh no, he's got two girls he's keeping track of. I forgot about Lan Fan being there still. She needs to get that automail arm. How's he going to break the news to her about the greed situation? Maybe that's what the message is. Maybe she'll spearhead whatever kind of project it takes to reclaim Ling back to his own body. Looks like that note was written in blood. Okay, so he's telling her he's got the Philosopher's Stone, which is exactly what his goal was, but he's got to get it back with this weird dissociative identity, somebody else in control of his body, or some other entity in control of his body. But they secured the bag. They got to get it back home. Oh, so he told her he had the Philosopher's Stone, but he did not tell her about the greed situation. Left poor Alphonse to break that bad news. Yeah, this is interesting, this new entity that's been created. I guess Greed's happy to be a prince from Jing. Oh, we calling him a chump. So, yeah, Greed's definitely underestimating Ling, right? Like, Ling's got plans. He thought this through to some degree. He was too happy to take it on. Oh, see a little bit of him kind of squeezing up in through him? Yeah, yeah, he can feel Ling on the inside peeking over his shoulder looking for any opening to take control of his body again and deliver that Philosopher's Stone back to Jing. But I think it is kind of appropriate that Greed's the entity that got Ling with his stop at nothing to get the Philosopher's Stone. You could call that a greedy approach. Oh, so Armstrong is just now learning the truth, the nefarious truth of the military that he's so proudly served with. And we know there's very few people with a softer heart than Armstrong. He is a protector. Maybe Hughes. That's it. So he is definitely not going to stand by the sidelines and let just awfulness happen to the military. Oh, it even shows him like protesting the war in Ishval, showing us that Armstrong is a good fella. Yeah, he's going to help take down the whole homunculus conspiracy. I do like this. I do like a guy that I already knew was great, Armstrong, and just reinforcing how good he is. By the way, he responded to the horrific events in Ishval. Oh, wow. Talking to himself for being too cowardly to run away, basically, not sticking to his conventions. I like that. I can't wait to see the strong arm alchemist in action here, fighting against whoever he's going to be fighting against. I do like the coolness with which Mustang is handling the Fuhrer so far. But yeah, I guess Mustang's learning about the concept of father, somebody behind, the power behind the throne, that the Fuhrer is not the head boss. Oh, when he killed Lust, we're still thinking about that. So is that tattoo on the back of his hand wearing off? What's going on there? Did he burn it off from using so much power? Now we get to see Lan Fan processing everything that's gone on with Ling. Got to make you feel bad as a bodyguard when the person you're supposed to be guarding becomes a homunculus and the embodiment of the deadly sin greed. And she still doesn't have her automel arm. I think we need a road trip to Rush Valley real fast. Jump on the train, go get your new arm, then come back and kick some butt. Winry makes the best arms. They got a little way to go if they're going to go to Rush Valley, though. That is quite the side quest with all the excitement going on. Mei Chang. So I'll learn her name. Uh-oh, is Mei trying to kill Lan Fan? They both want the same Philosopher's Stone, don't they? There's like 2 clans, only one can come out on top. Mei Chang. Well, I was calling her all kinds of other names. Yeah, it's easy for her to guess they're both looking for the same thing. We've got like a shuriken fight breaking out in the hospital, in the makeshift hospice where people are trying to heal up. They're throwing knives at each other. 9 out of 10 doctors agree it is not the best way to recuperate by knife fighting. There he is. This is not doctor's orders. Eat your soup. Put your knives away. No stabbing under my roof until you're both healed up and then you go out in the yard and stab each other. He doesn't care about politics. Patients are the same. They always think they know better than the doctor. Oh man, he's got so much to worry about. Worried about where he's going to sleep. Worried about healing them. Now they're trashing his house. Throwing knives around. You can poke a hole in the wall. Look at what a mess! Oh my goodness, what a disgusting mess. How about make Edward come help clean up a little bit? So I guess that was his family in the photo and he just tossed it in the trash? I mean, I understand they're estranged, but do you really just toss it in the trash? Oh, I guess so. He's that angry. He's telling Alphonse, don't you tell me how to feel about that picture, you bucket of bolts. Oh, so who's this Edward's meeting up with? Oh, just helping fix up some broken property, I guess. So he's able to use his alchemy again. Whatever Father did to him is worn off. It's like Father's an alchemy vampire. That is a nice way, though, to go help people out with property damage, to just be able to magically fix it like that. That'd be great after tornadoes and stuff. Earthquakes, that kind of thing, flooding. Forest fires, I guess. So these guys are talking about how the alchemy quit working when Father was down underground. He must put up like an anti-alchemy field that affected the whole area. Man, he kind of overdid it refixing her place. There's like skulls with horns in them and things, like demon skulls. Yeah, so he's pondering, would envy tell me the truth? I think with supernatural entities like homunculi, that lies aren't in their nature, but the truth might not be what you think you're hearing kind of thing. They do that double speak kind of thing is what I'm guessing. Yeah, he's really trying to sort out like what's going on. Why is it some people can use their alchemy, some people can't? What's the difference? Is it alchemy versus alchemistry versus alchemet? I can't remember what they called it. They had another name for it in the East. Oh, found a pistol in his pocket. So I guess he's got to give that back to Hawkeye. Another good episode. You know, let us ponder some things, kind of set up some consequences. We got to check in with Winry and see that she's continuing to kind of realize she does have feelings for Edward here now, so we can keep waiting for that inevitable ship to happen. And, you know, Alphonse knows that there's some hope in getting his body back. We're getting to see what's going to happen between Mei Chang and Lan Fan and the whole battle over the Philosopher's Stone here. And we got some clues, some insight that Ling is still around somewhere hiding inside of his body, trying to do, I guess you could call it psychic battle with greed over control of the physical form. And he just wants to get that Philosopher's Stone back home to do what he needs to do with it. All in all, a great episode, not as crazy, heart pulse pounding, it's nonstop action like 28, but it's another great episode, moving the story forward. Can't wait to see what 30 holds. And with that, I'll just say I'm proud of you for watching anime, and I'll talk to you again soon.
I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who supports the channel on Patreon. It really means a lot to me. If you think you might be in a position to support the channel on Patreon, there is a link in the video description. Please go check it out. Join the Patreon in order to receive early access to reactions and reviews, as well as extended cuts of the reactions and occasional bonus videos taking a look behind the scenes, as well as chat and polls to help me plan things to cover for the future of the channel. Thank you.